Hello everybody, I Tushar Jain, CFO and Research Head of Ajay Astro Money Guru. Welcome all of you today on 8th December 2021. In this episode, I will discuss about my views about Indian stock markets and what all things you need to consider for next few trading days. Friends, if you remember in our yesterday's live session, I have strongly recommended that I am expecting more recovery, and Indian markets are expected to continue with their recovery, and especially Nifty and Bank Nifty are expected to be further positive. And exactly things have been seen in Nifty Bank and Bank Nifty. In the second half of the yesterday session also, Nifty Bank Nifty have shown great upward movement and continuing their upward movement in today's session also till now. And Nifty is trading above 17,400 and Bank Nifty is trading above 37,100. In fact, Nifty made high at the level of today at the level of 17,424, and Bank Nifty today made high at the level of 37,180. And I hope you liked our analysis. For more such advanced analysis, you can contact us for our paid services. Our contact details are given in the description as well as they are on the screen. Also, according to the WHO, the Omicron variant is not more severe than Delta variant, and existing vaccine will work on the Omicron variant of the coronavirus. This statement has been issued by the WHO that Omicron variant not more severe than Delta. Existing vaccines will work. Therefore, we need not to worry much about the Omicron variant. And also, if we see the data till now, there has been no severe illness have been reported because of Omicron variant, and also there has been no single death because of the Omicron variant have been reported till now. And also in the yesterday's session, the US markets were also significantly up. In Nasdaq was up by around 3% and was up by around 461 points, and S&P 500 was up by 2%, while the Dow Jones was up by around 1.40%. So as we can see, the worries of Omicron variant is also easing out in American markets also, and also in the Asian markets are also majority of the Asian markets were positive, and their impact have been seen in Indian markets also. Now coming up to the FIIs and DIIs data for the yesterday's session. FIIs continued with their selling spree, and in the yesterday's session they net sold by around 2500 crores worth of stock in cash market, while the DIIs net bought by around 2600 worth of stocks in cash market. And although the amount is slightly lower by around 5 to 600 crores from their daily selling pressure of around 3300 crores in last 2 days on a daily basis, but still the amount, this figure is quite big. Till now the FIIs have till now in December month there has been 5 trading days, and in only 5 trading days they have net sold by around 13,000 crores in cash market, which is considered as a big amount. And also in the November month they net sold by around 40,000 crores in cash market, which again considered as a very big amount. And FIIs are not at all showing their mood of stop selling in Indian markets. But the reason because of which the Indian markets are sustaining is because of the retail investors intervention, and retail investors contribution have been increased during the COVID period, and because of which the Indian markets are holding their stance and sustaining. And if this retail intervention was not there, then market must have fallen like it has fallen during 2019, when the finance minister Nirmala Sitharaman announced in the budget session that the government is going to impose some additional tax to the foreign portfolio investors or the FIIs. So During that time, the retail investors' contribution was not much, due to which the Indian markets have fallen because of the FII selling. But this time, the retail investors' contribution have been increased many folds, and as per the NSE's and as per the SEBI's and NSE's data, that the 11 approximately 11 lakhs demat accounts are being opening every month since the COVID period, which increase the liquidity, especially to the mutual funds houses, and because of which the domestic investors are having uh, sufficient liquidity to hold the market for the long term. But still, the FII's contribution we cannot ignore in the Indian markets, and since they are continuously selling in Indian markets, we should not ignore, and especially the government should not ignore the reason why they are selling. Is there because of some taxation issues by the government or some legal issues, or there is any another issue? So that issue must be resolved, whether it is on the part of the stock exchanges or on the part of SEBI or on the part of government. It is the high demand that it is and it should be rectified as soon as possible, because the foreign investors contribution to the Indian markets is quite significant and we cannot ignore them. So coming to the Indian markets, as I have recommended yesterday's also, that the today we are expected to Indian markets are expected to continue with their recovery, and especially Nifty and Bank Nifty are expected to continue with their positive trend, and exactly things have been seen. So I am maintaining my stance of positive bias, and I am positively biased towards towards especially Nifty and Bank Nifty. So we can consider Nifty and Bank Nifty to continue with its positive trend. And if you are holding any short positions, it is advised to exit from your short positions, or it also you can hedge your positions accordingly. Stocks which you can consider for the next few trading days are Steel Authority of India, Container Corporation of India, SBI. So these stocks are expected to continue with their positive trend in the next few trading days. So I hope you liked our analysis. See you in the next episode. Thank you and good day.